True.
True.
That is true. We are already on our round number 2 between Imperial Esports and ORO Digitos. And this time, nasa blue side na ang ating Imperial Esports. So the first thing that they're gonna ban is that Fennec. They already know the potential threat of that Fennec na nakita nga natin kanina. So it's best to just ban it out than to let it in the hands of Digitos.
Yes, and this one, ORO Digitos is now onto the red side. Second pick sila dito, but for the meantime, they're gonna be deciding on which hero they are to ban.
Yes,
So,
and yun, we just saw that this Florentino was banned on the first game. So it's not really surprising na makikita mo ulit siya dito ngayon. It only means that ORO Digitos, it's either they're not gonna be using it or they just don't want to have a fight with it.
I am actually surprised in here, Imperial Esports banning out one of the meta heroes right now, kasi normally you wouldn't want to ban out kapag first pick ka, kasi there's a chance for you to get this hero, this Fennec. But anyway, it's for them. Probably they want to anyway, they have, both of these teams have opened up the Hayate as well as the Violet, so we have a chance on checking out kung ano. Hindi pa pala nakalock yung Nakroth, no?
Yeah, hindi pa. They're still like hovering it, but I think it's gonna be locked in pretty soon in 4,
Ito rin yung nakaban kanina ng first.
2, 1. See, they're just delaying the time. You're not gonna make me dilly dally or a Digitos because I know you banned this one. And for the first pick ng Imperial Esports, it's gonna be the Darcy. There is no question to that because we know that this Darcy is very itchy when fed. And you know that.
Yes, pag well fed. But
Yes.
the question is, are they gonna allow
Yeah.
that to happen?
And
Flash?
yes, yung katulad kanina, like they're not really
Yeah.
gonna have some major changes, but this time they're hovering up this Violet. It looks like it's gonna be teaching Violet lesson 101 if they would be locking in this ORO Digitos. It
Yes,
looks like gusto nila magpakita like,
Papakita nila yung
this is how
to
you
play
Violet. Yan, yes. Pero hindi sila nag-flash and they chose for the Chognar, which is quite a good support na pwede mong i-partner din kay Violet.
And in here, Superman again ang ka-hover dito for Imperial Esports. And alam naman natin, nakita na natin si Superman just a while ago. So, I don't know. Medyo pinipilit nila to, especially as a first pick, agad-agad. And naka-Chognar sila.
Yes.
So, yung mga crowd control ng Superman dito might not be effective, especially if gumagamit ng abilities si Chognar or kung may ultimate siya na nakapop. But anyway, let's leave it to the decision making of Imperial. Ibnet in here as the support. Actually, Ibnet can be on the DS. Pwede sila mag-interchange pa ni Superman actually.
Yes. And if you notice that Ibnet is not really that used, so I'm really happy to see an Ibnet gameplay for Imperial Esports because this type of hero is very versatile kasi hindi lang siya support eh. He can actually be on the sides. Like you can actually help, and of course knowing na matanky itong
Tanky
Ibnet,
yan.
ang Ibnet na to, it's also a quite potential threat din kasi kahit sabi nga nila silence is the ones who
Nagre-regenerate pa yan
Oo.
pag nasa brush.
Yes.
And anyway, Richer in here, locked in by ORO Digitos, by Vindicated. Plus, they're gonna be banning out the Hayate this time. They won't gonna let,
Yes,
they're not gonna let
him.
Imperial Esports to take that marksman away kasi alam nilang, nasa meta to right now.
Yes.
So, not gonna give that away. But, I have been wondering why Imperial's not even prioritizing that. Alam naman natin, I have a feeling na hindi naman ipipick or ibaba ang Ibnet or
Yes.
Superman ng ORO Digitos. But I don't know why they did not prioritize the Hayate.
Maybe simply because they just prefer to go for the comfort picks nila for today. But I think nga, like what I said on game number 1, this Superman pick is okay. Provided na mas bagay siya sa 3rd or 4th picks ng draft. And again, gaya nga ng nakita natin kanina, that the Superman was zoned out by the Omen. And this time, I think that is what Vindicated right here is gonna do for the second time
I
around.
also have another theory because they're using their own personal account there, and you cannot really
Limited
save
siya.
a hero. Like for example, on the 4th slot, you save a hero para
Yes.
piliin ni second player. So that's why yung positioning dun pa lang sa lobby is very important. Yung
Yep.
positioning. So it goes around like, di ba naka-arrange kayo ng lima? So it is actually arranged as yung nasa gitna, yun yung first, and then yung nasa gitna sa second, yun yung second, and then yung nasa fourth, yun yung third. Medyo magulo siya.
Well,
So
yeah.
you really have to scrim with other teams for you to be able to get used to the arrangements of your hero, especially if you're using your personal account. But going back to our draft right now, let's take a look. Veres band, Liliana band, Telanas band as well. Pinuubusan sila ng marksman dito.
This is a very good ban for the side of ORO Digitos kasi I think if your theory is correct by Imperial Esports or them using a personal account, it would only mean na agad-agad limited na sila sa mga top tier na marksman picks, and one of which is the Telanas. So I think they don't have a choice but to actually use either a Valheim or meron pa tayong Slims. And take note though that the Fennec and the Telanas nga na dahil wala and the Violet is already chosen, so they have to be very careful in choosing their core damagers.
Well,
Slims,
alright,
diba?
Slims.
Diba?
In here, meron pa naman si Miko na Slims, and that will be okay. Diao-chan being still decided by them, and they locked it in.
This is like what you call the emergency pick, yung Slims. Situational pick siya kasi you saw that the Fennec, the Lindis, Telanas, and the Violet are already unavailable. And these specific archers are already in the top tier na talagang essential at priority siyang pick kung hindi ban. There are other archers din naman. Maraming archers na pwede mo gamitin. It's just that for the side of Imperial Esports, ang situational nila dito when all hope is lost, it's gonna be the Slims. Maganda rin naman yon simply dahil kapag tumama yung kanyang spear, it's gonna be a very long stun, which can actually initiate a team fight.
Yes, and alam naman natin, nagbuboost pa yung attack speed nitong si Slims, especially when he is on his ultimate. But anyway, eto na, natapos na ang ating pick and bans for the drafting phase of the second game between ORO Digitos and Imperial Esports.
Yes.
We have a 1-0 score already in favor of ORO Digitos. Let's just have to see if babawi ang Imperial.
Yes, and with that, you know, this could be a potential match point for the ORO Digitos or the redeeming point for the Imperial Esports. So, tamang wait lang tayo as naglo-loading. Dito natin malalaman kung sino yung lag eh. Kung sino yung matagal mag-loading
tama ka
eh.
dyan.
Oo.
Kung sino yung hindi yung gumalaw yung progress bar.
Yes, and
Yun
so
yan. Ayan
far...
si Imnet, hindi gumagalaw.
si XM. And sumusunod sa kanya siguro. Oh,
Ayan na.
nag-iba na. Si TR na yung naiba. But again, like what we said, guys, the top team for here will be invited kaagad to the AoV SIBOL National Pool. So, this is the time for them to actually show that they are deserving to be a part of it.
And of course, thank you so much to Mountain Dew and
Yes.
Razer, official partners of the SEA Games
Yes.
2019.
Yes, yes, yes. And once again, hintayin lang natin mag-load yung dalawa kasi mukhang si TR tsaka si SR yung...
Sabi minsan ng internet,
actually,
saka ng cellphone.
yes, true. Like, the cell phone and the net is very important kasi hindi ka makapaglaro kapag wala yun. And with that said, ladies and gents, this is going to be the battle between Imperial Esports and ORO Digitos.
At eto na nga, let's have a recap of the lineup for ORO Digitos. We have here Vindicated for this Richer era on this Natalia, Aim for the Violet, Yats on this Ryoma, and Prey on the Chognar.
Para
Uy, may
naman.
hindi gumagalaw sa Imperial
Yes,
Esports.
nakita nga natin kanina, no, medyo may naglalag nga, and that was TR and SNM with that Diao-chan.
Tama
And
ba yung ano natin
Oo,
kanina?
tama.
Sila yung nahuli. I thought it
Oo.
was XL. Yung...
si XL biglang nag-whoosh yung niya, loading screen niya. But again, going back to the lineup, SRM for the Diao-chan, TR for the Darcy, Miko with the Slims, Lynx with the Superman, and XL for the Ibneth. And now we're seeing kanina, Superman was able to push that Natalia again for the second time. Uy, na-stun si Kuya mo Lynx. And Vindicated will be trying to actually go for the gank. Pero syempre, buti na lang nakaramdam to si Superman.
I'm just not too sure about the rules with regards to pause if someone gets disconnected. But anyway, our organizers potentially know about that. If they're not pausing up, no one's complaining, looks like we're
The
not
game
gonna
must
be
go on.
pausing. Yeah, the game must go on.
Okay, for the early phase ng game, looks like ORO Digitos manages to steal the blue buff against the Imperial Esports, and knowing that this Darcy still is not in the battlefield at all.
Ang masaklap dito, the Darcy is actually a very important part of
He's the jungler.
yeah, he is the jungler. And basically the jungle for the side of Imperial Esports is not moving at the moment.
Oh, it's moving
Pero ito
now.
na.
Ayan na.
I wonder though, we didn't
I
see
think
any
he-
reconnect, so this might, I wonder if this is an AI.
I don't think
He's
so.
going straight ahead to the mid, so I have a guess that this is an AI or of some sort.
But again, like what you said, no, if there are no complaints or no pauses that are happening, it only means that there's no objections for the side of Imperial Esports. And so far we are seeing that
Oh, no.
TR here is just being to and fro on the middle
Oh,
side. No, you should not go
no.
there. Okay,
I
good.
think he is lagging though.
Yes. Oh, but looky here, taking advantage of that. Looks like First Blood will be going to Era as they take advantage of the Darcy over there.
Okay, I don't know, probably it's not in the rules that we can pause. That's the reason why they're not even contesting that situation at the moment. Anyway, we can see,
Oh,
look at that.
look at that light steal from Excel right here, but Prey and company will try to get him. Oh, but luckily he was able to tower hug from safety, but off-cam kill, there was a Violet killing that Lynx, but Lynx though still manages to kill AIM in exchange.
If this continues to happen where that Darcy is actually going on to the mid and even not jungling, I have a feeling this is gonna be ORO Digitos game. Miko though and the rest of the team members of Imperial Esports are just trying their best to not get fed, but TR in here, still I think on AI mode, is gonna die onto the hands of Aura Prey, that Choklar, and looks like they even would want to push that tier 1 turret onto the mid already.
Okay, and now we're seeing some slight difficulty for the side of Imperial Esports. Vindicated though was shoved away by the Ibneth a while ago, but if you look closely at the map, you can see that there are more members of Aura, but Lynx here was actually... Oh,
man!
You, human, you actually... It was a good sidestep until he caught the first skill of the Natalia right there and led to his death, which was quite the shocking because he was already escaping eh. Nakakatakas na siya kaso nung bumalik siya, natamaan na siya ng first skill ng Natalia.
And we know that Natalia's skill is amplified, especially if she successfully makes
just look
use
at
of
that.
her skill. Just by magbabato-bato lang siya ng skills. And look at that, the ultimate as well. But yun nga lang, nagtatry mag-regenerate ng HP si XL. Alam mo, medyo sayang yung lineup ng Imperial Esports. They probably get a chance. There's a lot of sustain that this Ibnet can provide. But apparently, they're lacking one member, which is not moving or is lagging, which is that Darcy, a very vital
The
role.
most crucial, important. Human, you must go to the battlefield, to the entire battlefield and fight.
Actually, he did went a while ago.
Yeah,
Yun nga
it
lang,
was lagging.
straightforward.
Oh, but here, looking back at the game, we see that Lynx tries to knock up, but more members of ORO Digitos are here, exposing the base. Yats, though, in a very low blink of health, but Miko tries to save his day, but no luck as AIM aims for 2 and goes for kills, but luckily this Chognar right here wasn't able to make it through and was defeated by the tower, but looks like, ladies and gents, this game will go for ORO Digitos.
Yes, they did surrender. The blue team that is Imperial Esports. A quick